This is Reid's video, and we were talking about, for one thing, the trouble he was having a little bit with playing the B minor chord at the 2nd fret, which is kind of an A minor shape with a bar behind it. So I call it an A minor bar, and if you play it, it's always named after the 5th string. In this case, that's a B, so it's a B minor. If I move it up 1 fret, that's a C, so that's a C minor. Alright, now a good way to practice this shape, I'm going to stick at the 3rd fret, which is C minor, and I'm going to go between a C minor and a G, with this, which is a bar chord like an E. There's the E shape. An E bar at the 3rd fret is a G chord, always named after the 6th string, which is the same name as the 1st string. So that's a G, and I would go like this, leaving that index finger barred. I'd go between the A minor look and the E look, A minor look, E look. And you can practice that all over the place. 5th fret, D minor, A, D minor, A. And what that'll do is eventually, whenever you go to a minor chord, your hand will just kind of take that shape. And that's a common shape, whether it's on the 5th, 4th, and 3rd strings, or whether it's on the 4th, 3rd, and 2nd strings. It's still kind of the same shape. And then we talked about doing the sliding pentatonic and working into some licks. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is just take part of it, and we're going to do like the My Girl riff, which we're going to do that sliding pentatonic, and we're going to count like this. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. So 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then we're going to go to the 5th string and do the same riff, because that's an octave. That's an octave, and the first octave on the sliding pentatonic, whether you start on the 6th or the 5th, is the same shape. So we're going to do it on the 6th string first. Then we're going to do it on the 5th string. 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and. Then we're going to go back to the 6th string. 1, 2. And also, I want to talk about trying to leave your thumb in the back as constant as you can, because then you'll have something to kind of base it around and slide on. Watch how much my thumb moves as I'm playing this whole riff. It kind of slides when I'm sliding my 3rd finger up. What happens with the thumb is it kind of flattens out like that, and then when it comes, then it gets more horizontal kind of. And I don't really think about it that way. It just kind of slides. What that thumb is, it's an anchor, and even if it moves a little bit, I don't really have to move my thumb to play this lick. Alright, so I'm going to play it a couple times slowly. 1, 2, here we go. 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 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 2 and 3 and 4. Alright, then we talked about 6ths, and we're going to do them first in the key of A and base it off. And if we do an E bar at the 5th fret, we notice, and we know that's named after the 6th string, it sounds like that. And what we're going to do is, if we notice it, the 3rd, 2nd, and 1st strings, if we do this E bar at the 5th fret, we can play those like an F shape right here. And when we play these 6, that's what they're going to look like, except we don't need to worry about this 2nd string. We're going to go So our index finger will be first string, 5th fret, first string, and our second finger will be 6th string, 6th fret, 3rd string. And then we want to take these 3rd and 4th fingers and put them both down on the 3rd and 1st strings at the 7th fret, and we can, and then we want to again pivot on our thumb up here, and my thumb will flatten out, and I'll bring it back and my thumb will go more perpendicular. And I can also do those 6 on the 4th and 2nd strings, and when we're doing these 6 like this, they'll always be named after the first. They'll be in the key, like let's say of the where that first finger is. So this is in the key of A. So if I play, right, and you get those little 6. They're real pretty. And you can do those on the 4th and 2nd strings also, and it will also be named after where the index finger is. In this case, that's an E, like the open E string, 5th fret, 2nd string. Same shape. And then you asked me about the little turnaround. Well, they also use these 6 sometimes in turnarounds. For instance, if I'm playing blues in the key of A, and there's that 6th right here, and if we do it, go up the neck, like we did to the 7th fret, and then the 9th fret, what those turnarounds do is they go back and forth, or you'll be picking with your right hand, 3rd string, 1st string, 3rd string, 1st string, okay, and you go, and then you'd move it, the left hand down a fret to the, instead of all the way down to the 7th, we're just moving down to the 8th, right, then the 7th, and then back to the root position, almost the F-shaped 6. So it sounds like this. Or, yeah, let's go as far as the strings with the right hand. 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1, 3, 3, 1. So that's. All right, that should do it, huh?
Yeah, plenty to practice.